Hey, Radians here. Let's create an input component for entering amounts and numbers using React and TypeScript. The UI element will have an adornment to show the unit, such as a dollar or percentage sign, and an optional suggested amount that could be useful when there is a maximum amount for a given field. You can find both the demo and the source code in the description. Here's an example of how we can use the input. It receives a value that could be either a number or undefined, a label, a callback for value changes, a unit which would be an SVG icon, and an optional suggestion component which would likely be a maximum amount. We build amount text input on top of the text input component and extend its props by changing the type of value and onValue change to number, adding a unit to show before the input value, a should be positive flag for the input to be a positive value, and an optional suggestion element. We store the value as a string with the useRef hook so that when the user types 0.0 or clears the input, we won't reset the value to 0. To handle the change, we use the onValue change callback, where we try to convert the input to a number, and if it's valid, we update the ref and propagate the value to the parent component. We show the suggestion on the same line as the label. To play the adornment at the beginning of the input, we pass the element to the input overlay prop, which in turn positions it absolutely above the input. To learn more about the implementation of the text input component, check out this video. The amount suggestion component receives a name, a value, a callback for accepting the suggestion, and an optional render value function to format the value. We use the shy text button component to make the suggested amount look like a clickable element. That's all. Stay productive.